While we're at the break, this way for Kanoa Igarashi, a man on a mission. Already charging up the Jeep leaderboard.
Yeah, he looks really solid right there. He came out of the gates swinging. There was a few waves ridden. This one from Kikish. Frederico Morais straight up into it right there. Throws it again. 12 o'clock. Finishes with a third. Going excellent. That was a really well-ridden wave. Just smashed it. And then even backing it up right here, Frederico trying to find something else. Big snap into the bowl. A little tap there. And then kicks the fins to finish. And Josh Kerr's first wave off the bottom, goes 12 o'clock himself. Nice cupped out bowl. Sweeps back in the corner. And he's going to get out of there.
I think he really clicked in the free surfing session in the lead up to the event getting underway. Right now though, Josh Kerr loading up but caught behind on this one. That wave stretching out in front of him. Huge benefit because some very scary surfers in this bottom half of the draw. As we see Josh Kerr up now, loading up for something big. And he almost pulls off that backhand alley-oop. You don't see that too often.
That's technical. Here we have the replay. He's going to wind up, sees the section, throws it up. Just comes a little undone there when he slides in backwards. Didn't get to spin back around. These ramps, though, really allowing these guys to do just about anything. It's kind of the perfect setup for the...
So just over 25 minutes to go here. And Josh Kerr picking one off down the line without priority. He's loading up for something big. It's a huge alley-oop. He almost stuck it. Just went down on the finish.
Down the line flow. A couple of pumps to get started. Lift off, pops the board up into the wind a bit. All the way around perfectly. And then comes down, and when he pushed down through the top of the wave, it looked like he landed a little lower on the lip than he...
And we got some movement here, some fun little waves to get the fourth round completed. And Kanoa Igarashi has found a gem, gets some nice cover. We've seen his tube riding on display before, making it all the way to the final of the Pipe Masters last year to crack the top 22 at the end of the season.
It wasn't clear water on the inside either. Look at this thing. Drains out over him. Brown water barrel just comes flying through it. Conditions really holding up out here for us today. As he comes to the inside, just grabs the rail, leans forward, picks up the speed he needs, gauging it with his hand. Pretty much put the gas on the whole time to make it through the end there. Came out nice and clean. Not a drop of water touched him on the way out right there. It's just really fun.
And up again, live action. Kanoa Igarashi looks like he was completing a rotation of some sort there. As we come back to the live vision, 23. Looks like the swell's starting to increase. Here's that wave for you.
Bottom turn straight up into it. Nice loft. Sliding out on the nose as he lands in and just whips it right back around. Wow, that was impressive right there. I like the way that he traveled through the air on the...
And Josh Kerr now is going to get an opportunity. He tucks in. It looks like the waves are picking up as we move through the round. He's not going to find an exit on that one, but with 22 minutes to go, position yourself deep and really generate as many numbers out of it as possible. As we see, Frederico Morais going all out on the backhand. He's the guy with the edge in the fourth round heats this year. Frederico Morais, 3 appearances in the fourth round for 2 wins to make the jump directly through to the quarters since his first time past round 3 in 2017.
Here's Frederico trying to get above the lip himself.
Relying once again on a championship tour finish rather than a QS result to stitch up a place for next year. Here goes Josh Kerr, another attempt at going to the air. Nice straight frontside air with the grab. And he rides out this time, so this will get him back in the heat. He was comboed.
It'd be nice finishing up there on the inside, but does a great air right here as he flies down the line. You can just see him ramping up, waiting for it. Throws it up perfectly. Transition. And then that right there would have been nice icing on top of the cake, but...
And the sets keep rolling our way. Kanoa up with a big opportunity here to extend. A nice section standing up in front. And really lets go of a beautiful couple of frontside snaps here. A little wobbly coming out of the second move. But he's going to make up for it with a bit of risk on the inside. And still banging away with a little pit on the inside. He busts through the curtain. Nice work from the surfer in his second year on the championship tour.
Well, definitely showing that he's got some power turns in his game. It was kind of fun to watch him stay on the face right there, and Josh Kerr's up and riding now.
Driving down the line, a huge alley-oop attempt, and he greases the landing. And that might just be the score that Josh needs. I think that's been the one thing, Strider, that's eluded him the last season, is his strike rate with the airs has gone down a little bit. He's certainly picking it up here at the end of the year.
Straight back into the heat. Here's Kanoa's wave. Oh, no, sorry. This is Josh's wave flying down the line. Huge alley-oop. I mean, that was massive. He covered so much distance laterally. Watch this. Bing. Kicks it out, flies, clears that entire section, and slaps back in perfectly. I mean, absolutely just perfectly landed that thing. Kanoa's wave slammed it, stayed on the face the whole time. This little kick into the corner, and then pushes hard, grabs the rail a little bit off the end for stability. So strong wave right there from Kanoa.
A solid score, an 8.5. So where are the judges going to go with Josh Kerr's alley-oop? Because it was high risk, one of the best airs we've seen.
Enough momentum to cover, 20 feet down the line, which is giant. I mean, that was gigantic, and he just stomped it. Came out of it as the lip met the transition. Look at this. Boom, perfect. And that little bit of whitewater cushioned his board as it slipped through, and he just nailed it. That was money right there, baby. Once he starts to rotate in the air, here it is. He's flying down the line. He identifies where he wants to lift off, and then right there you're blind. You're looking for a landing, and then finally, once you come around, you see it, but you're still not understanding what's going to happen when your board touches down, because your momentum, the wave's moving, and everything is coming around with it. And for you to land that perfectly and have the water, he's got priority.
Everyone has an excellent score. Josh Kerr looking for another big backside air reverse attempt. The transition on the landing just wasn't there. Kind of hollowed out a bit. So he'll head back out with 8.5 minutes to go. Here goes Fred. Chasing a number to get in front. He needs an 8.51. Just runs out of room there on the inside.
How comfortable does Josh look in the air? You're going to see it right here. A quick little pump down the line, doesn't need much, it's so ramped out. Look at that, beautiful loft out towards the beach. Comes in, and then Fred throws it up into the lip right there. He's trying to get some mojo back.
And just another highlight moment for Kersey in a career that's got plenty of similar moments. So Kersey loading up once again, and he throws down something monster. A big old flip. Can't quite find the landing. So Fred's going to get a shot at the lead here. He needs an 8.51. We've seen a lot of work on the rail this year, but he's not afraid to go to the air if he's got a good ramp on that occasion. Another very close heat here in the fourth round of the MEO Rip Curl Pro Portugal. Kanoa Igarashi getting the job done in style. A heat score total of 16.83.